Hello everyone, welcome to 2015! Give or take a couple days. I'm doing a top games of 2014 year thing. Let's go! Battle Block Theater. This game is pretty fun to play with friends and do horrible things to them, like throwing them down bits. It focuses more on the score and time, granting you infinite lives, but doesn't make it too easy. Also, I love the faces you can put on the character.
Number 9. Number 9.
I wasn't sure if I should put an early access game on here, and then I said, fuck it. Viscera is strangely therapeutic and can be fun to play with a friend, or 2, or 5, or 70. Okay, you can't do 70 friends. That'd be ridiculous. It also has some excellent sound design, where I can actually tell what my friend's doing across the room without even having to look at him, and what direction he's doing it, especially if you're wearing headphones. It's really good. It is a bit buggy at the moment, being the early access physics game, but at the same time it is early access, and unlike Starbound, it actually updates.
Yeah, man, come along to question it.
Ultra Street Fighter 4. Well, okay, technically it's just an update and not really a new game, but it came out on disc too, so fuck you, I'm gonna count it. You can't stop me, it's my list. I really like that they brought Poison, Hugo, and Rolento and Alina into the core Street Fighter games. And yes, I know they took the model information from Street Fighter X Tekken, I don't care. They also gave them new moves, and they added that new chick that I don't really care about. I also love the balance touches they did to the game, making it feel like the most balanced Street Fighter 4 that I played, in my honest opinion. And I also love that they added a little bit later after release the Omega mode, which gave characters tons of new moves to play around with. Mind you, those aren't balanced, but they're just meant to be fun. Man, could you imagine trying to get some other game company that makes a lot of fighting games to try and give their players something free? Depth was a game that I was not sure if I would like, but after playing it and seeing how they've been keeping the humans and the sharks balanced from one another was pleasantly surprising. And it's also very fun to eat your friends. That's really it. That's all I got on that one. I'm just gonna move on to number 6 now.
Number 6, it's number 6, it's
Octodad, Dadliest Catch, is more fun than it has any right to be. Usually these make the controls goofy games do little for me, other than just, piss me off. But Octodad manages to actually be really fun and quirky. And it's easier to do than a lot of those games where you're like, push this button to move your index finger slightly, fuck you. That's kind of my catchphrase at this point, isn't it? Just fuck you. Also, the writing is really cute and funny without being vulgar. Fucking wish I could do that! Before moving on to the top 5 games, let me run down some of honorable mention. Barbarian, 'tis a fun game, and a unique game, but tower defenses usually only can hold my attention in spurts. Also, it's a bit grindy. Fork Parker's Holiday Hike.
Money, 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 money. Greed, greed, greed.
Poppycock. Broforce. Really only because I didn't really feel comfortable with having 2 early access games. And it's still really, really early beta. And one of the other games I have on here is similar, as in it's a shooter. So I kind of just, I couldn't put it on here. Maybe if it gets officially released on 2015, maybe I could do it that year. Hand Evolver, you like me still? Don't hate me, please, like everybody else does. And Shovel Knight. Whoa! Hey. Hold on, please. Let me explain. Put down the gun. Okay. I really like it, but for me, it was just not as fun or satisfying to play as the other games that are on this list. And also, it's on everyone's list. Come on. Just moving on.
Ain't no job, it's question 5.
Sleeping Dogs, Definitive Edition. Again, it came out on Steam this year, so it counts. It's my list. This is one of the few games that does not rely too heavily on the QuickTime events, which if you know me, I hate. Every cool move you see in the game can be done at will. No fucking action prompts. My only gripe is the final fight, but spoilers, so I won't get into that. Also, the story is one of the best in video games, in my opinion.
4.
Dynasty Warriors 8, Extreme Legend. Extreme! That was dumb. I'm not gonna leave that in. I left it in, didn't I? Fuck. Man, I love this series, and 8 has to be the best in my opinion. Adding new mechanics like the counter system, weapon elements with advantages and disadvantages, and my personal favorite, you can jump on your horse while moving and not lose momentum. Also, yeah, it's fun to just clear legions of enemies by looking at them.
I am become death.
Question 3.
Wasteland 2. Wasteland 2 is probably not one notch higher because I really haven't owned it that long. Honestly, I debated putting it on here to begin with, but after putting this many hours into this game, as of this recording, and only buying it on the last day of the Steam sale, that says a lot. Oh, okay, Shovel Knight fans, I bought that game day 1 and put this many hours to compare. Anyway, I could spend hours talking about how great the interactive world is, how choices actually matter for once. Unlike, most modern games with choice. Pick the blue option or the red option, Daniel. Those are your only choices. Can I do it, third one? Fuck you! And also, it takes some really good modern design elements, like, directing the player and teaching them the game mechanics that, are really needed that make it just a little bit above its predecessor, in my opinion. Don't hurt me, please! And if you want a great CRPG, look no further. Armored Hunter Gunhound EX is a lovely little love letter to games like Target Earth and Cybernator. But what about the Japanese games, Daniel? Fuck you! It has that heavy mech feel to it that when you move, that the robot feels like it actually has some weight, which is really nice. And it has that kind of real mech anime story tone to it, without being genocidal maniacs, like that one show starring LeDouche and his merry band of genocidal maniacs. It has some good customization options, so if you want a giant robot that looks ridiculous like mine here, go for it. And if you're looking for a game like this is the game for you. Fuck Gigantic Army, that game sucks so bad.
It's number 1.
I don't think this is much of a surprise. Freedom Planet! This game is just incredibly polished, with very tight controls, and plenty of little Easter eggs, and all 3 of the characters feel very different from one another when you play. I could talk forever about this game, but I'm already doing a Let's Play of it, so just check that out if you want to understand why I really love this game, or buy it yourself. I'd actually recommend buying it yourself, because I won't get my paycheck from Galaxy Trail if you don't. They're not actually paying me, it's just a show. And that is my top 10 games of the year. What are some of your favorite games that came out this year? Be sure to list them in the comments below. And remember, these are just my opinions, and these are just based off games that I played. So, if your game didn't make the list, either A, I just didn't like it as much as another game, B, I could've just forgot about it, or C, I might not have even played it this year. Anyway, everybody, thank you for watching, and have a great day.